Let's review after every scene the final chapter. Mind you, I did not read the books. I barely even watched the movies. I watched at least 2 of them, and I skipped a lot through them too. The cringiness, I couldn't. And when I say the cringiness, I mean the secondhand embarrassment I kept on getting for the both of them. Like, let's stop being toxic and let's just break up. But this is about the only one of the movies other than the first one. But this is the only movie that I kept watching out of all of them. I just didn't skip. I liked it. I don't know if it's because they changed him as the narrative viewpoint and not her. I don't know why, but this is one of the best. Sadly, she was not in it as much as she was in the other ones, but I was loving this one. You know, because it's the final chapter, even though they're coming out with another one. Or maybe because they had my girl Mimi in it. I don't know. I honestly give this movie a 9 out of 10. Me personally, I wanted them to break up in this movie, like the final breakup. Because, you know, they break up in every single movie. But I want this one to be the final breakup. Don't get back together. Keep on going. And I thought this was going to be the movie that Tess actually stood on business. Because, you know, usually she just doesn't. Especially not with him. And she held her own for as long as she could, I guess. And I'm not going to lie. Their chemistry was chemistry. I actually kind of wanted him with her at the end. But I felt like he didn't deserve her. Especially not after everything he did to her. And you know what? I feel like in the first movie, it didn't seem like you just ruined a girl's life. You know? You wasn't doing enough for me. But I guess this is when you go through too many books and you hit the 5 button, you want to change the plot a little bit. And you forget the first book, he wasn't really acting like, hey, just ruined a girl's life. Right, but their chemistry was chemistry. I like all of their scenes together, and I love that it's of them, especially her. I honestly feel like she was a little too forgiving for me. Sure, she kind of like told him to get out in the first place, but then for you to meet back up with him was a little crazy for me. I don't know if I could do that. You have to restart your whole life. I mean, yeah, the situation made you see really was there for you, but at the same time, he was the reason you were in the situation in the first place. He's the reason your life didn't go as you planned it in the first place. Why you had to go to therapy, why you had to lose everyone. Because I mean, that videos of you was everywhere. You were too forgiving and you were too nice. I'm glad you finally found that friend group that really loves you. And I loved her style. It was definitely giving Iron Girl. I loved it. I liked that she finally found her a home and some friends, and she built her own little family. And you could tell she really loves working in that wedding store. I'm like, okay, working girl, yeah. Yeah, like she started with the straight hair and then she ended with the curls because she became an island girl. This girl right here, I don't feel like she ever would have thought that that would happen after being with Harden. Like she never would have thought she'd be where she was then. Poor Natalie, she didn't deserve that. She didn't. She thought he was all nice and sometimes, but he wasn't. Their chemistry here, like this scene right here, it was top tier, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. The eye contact. Like her outfits, her little aesthetic was really, it was top tier. I'm not gonna lie. And you could tell he liked Natalie, or even like she was one of his best friends. Yeah. But I feel like they'll definitely end up together since Harden is out the picture. Especially how he came to protect her and stuff. Even though she asked for his protection, he still did it. Honestly, him and Natalie need their own movie, like friends to lovers type stuff, because they're already friends. And Harden deserved that beating from him, and you beat him up real good. Like, was I shocked? I was shocked, man. Like, I knew this movie was gonna be good when I seen this inside the trailer. When she's like, you have to leave. Like, the shock on her face, like, yeah, yes. But when she went in for that kiss, it was like, no. He's the one who's supposed to want you. You weren't supposed to want him. Like, you still have feelings from him after all this time? Well, I mean, yeah, we seen that. She was too forgiving. She was too forgiving. But I mean, at the end of the day, she did say that was her first crush. She did. Honestly, I liked their little banter, the way they was talking to each other. It was all fun and cheery. You know, you never really seen Harden angry when he was with her. I don't feel like they were toxic, really. I feel like, yes, he messed up and he did some bad stuff in the beginning. But I'm talking about when they were here on the island together with her new life, they were not toxic at all. I could definitely see them being something, him staying on the island, him releasing the book about them, him being with her. And then, I mean, I kind of wish that would have happened. I'm not gonna lie, I did wish that would have happened, but it didn't. Because he was too caught up with Tesla the whole time. I'm like, will you stop texting that girl? Natalia right in front of you. I'm like, what is he doing? H plus T? Like, what are we? In second grade? Like, what is we doing? She don't even want you. She don't even want you. Like, move on. You were just on a boat with Natalie. Like, please. Like, you and Tessa is literally on your 9th breakup. Like, please leave her alone. Move on. Throwing tomatoes. And Mimi, stop choosing these roles. Like, you always the second love interest. Like, I love you, everybody you be with in these movies. And it's like, and they never want you. And you're so pretty. Like, come on. Otis, really? Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. She needs to find her a movie where she's the first love interest. I need her with somebody who actually wants her, you know. Never the second choice. Never the second choice. Please. Not again. Please. Because you're sad. It's making me real sad. Harden, the only right thing you did in this movie was saying sorry, apologizing, and giving Natalie halves at the end. You should have left Tessa where she was. I would say that's the wrong kid. But honestly, Tessa, it's clear to me that you never wanted to be left alone for real. Yeah, you kept on saying, stop texting me, whatever. But as soon as he popped up to the little wedding, you was all in his face. Like, eye contact all around. Like, please. You should have avoided him here. Finally see a joke goodbye. But now all of a sudden you dancing with him. Now all of a sudden we starting family. Like, who put Josephine in this wig? Who? Cause why? Why did you put her in this wig? And him in this trench coat? Poor kids. Cause I know they still toxic. Always gonna be toxic. Like, what kind of kid wants to read a story about their parents being toxic? I mean, soon enough she will. Will she get older? I mean, he wrote about it himself. At the end of the day, I'm glad they got their happy ending. Well, I mean them too. Not really Tessa and Harden, you know. Still don't like that. But, oh my gosh. Even saying Chance now. I'm glad his character got his happy ending in the movie though. Like, they're gonna be together too, and I already know it. He gonna be moving in that house with her because, I mean, she ain't never leaving her house. I want that Harden bought for her, you know? She deserved it. I don't care if it was like a apology payoff. I don't care. She let him see himself there. Like, let's be real. If Harden never came to see Natalie, it was like when he was there, he literally grew. It was the kind of growth that he never had when he was with Tessa, honestly. I have to say. Like, if you can't grow with the person, what is we doing? What is we doing? Like, there's things I can't. I can't. Again, he didn't even deserve her, though. He didn't. He never did. But the way they was looking at each other was something else, especially the way she was looking at him. This whole movie was really these two just getting to know each other because they never really knew each other. Yeah, they had their drama. That's the only reason they knew each other, because of what he did, the whole bet and everything. And who wants to be somebody bad? So that connected them. That's how they knew each other, everything. So this whole movie, we just seen them connecting, getting to know each other. The whole first movie really of them. Okay? Still. He did not deserve her. And in this scene when she introduced him as her first crush, man's girl, that's when I knew you was never gonna stand on business there. He was like, I was? Yeah, you are. Okay. And you a little bold with it. I like it. Honestly, Tessa and Natalie are a little similar. Like, I'm talking about in the beginning, Natalie. Because now Natalie grew. She been through things that Tessa never been through. So she a grown adult. Tessa's still going back to the one that's toxic. Natalie's healed. But you kind of can tell. Harden type is very soft girl. Very much. She just got into adulthood. She has no experience such stuff. Because that's what Natalie and Tessa was in the beginning. At all of these movies, after everything was the best. Sorry. Go watch this movie. It's on Netflix or whatever. A 9 out of 10. I liked it. Didn't replay, but I liked it. I wish we got seen Josephine a little more, but I feel like it really showed Harden's process of healing. I like seeing his point of view of things. But it's crazy what he did to Natalie, that she had to restart. But his character and Natalie's character, 10 out of 10. He didn't deserve it though.